story opens today at the Slick Observatory, where an international group of scientists, eggheads and double domes, were meeting to dedicate the new giant 1,000-inch telescope. The chairman, Sir Newton Fugg, was presiding.
Today we will prove once and for all that there can be no life on the moon.
Dr. Milton Nudnik, Egghead of the Year, was given the honor of the first peek.
What do you see?
I see 2 moon creatures.
Impossible!
The scientists rushed to the eyepiece, and incredibly, Nudnik was right.
Why, it's a moon moose!
And he's signaling us.
What does he say?
He says, "Here we come, ready or not."
Sure enough, a strange rocket ship had left the moon and was heading straight for the Earth. The word spread in a flash.
Extra, extra, moon men to invade Earth. President declares emergency.
Now hear this. This is Dorson Bells speaking. The moon rocket ship is nearing the Earth. This invasion is not a play. I repeat, not a play. Please feel free to panic.
And some people did panic. Stores closed, houses were shut up tight. Everywhere, panic reigned.
What's the headlines, George?
Invasion from moon.
So what else is new?
Meanwhile, at Washington Airport, the newly appointed ambassador to the moon, Krevny Blatt, and other dignitaries and diplomats were waiting for the strange craft to land.
Here it comes.
The rocket ship had made a perfect one-point landing, and while all eyes watched expectantly, the hatch opened.
Welcome, moon people. You dig 'em Earth talk?
Bullwinkle, they think we're moon people.
They do? Then take me to your president.
No, we gotta tell him the truth. Gentlemen, I'm Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
And I'm Bullwinkle the moose.
And we're both from Frostbite Falls, Minnesota.
Minnesota?
You mean you've been to the moon and back?
Why, they've discovered a great new rocket fuel.
And so to a hero's acclaim, our adventurers told their strange and incredible story. It seemed that just days before, in their little house in Frostbite Falls, Bullwinkle had been baking a quick-rising cake according to his grandmother's old recipe. But the first layer had risen a little faster than they'd expected. And the next thing they knew, the stove had been blown clear to the moon. Well, they had to get it back.
Sure, we still owe 2 payments on it.
And so the boys put together their version of a spaceship and used the second layer of that extraordinary cake to propel them to the moon.
And the third layer blasted us back.
That cake batter must be a revolutionary rocket fuel.
My boy, you must make more of that cake for your government.
Bullwinkle, you're gonna be a famous scientist.
Well, after all, I am a graduate of MIT, the Moose Institute of Toe Dancing.
Unfortunately, our boys wouldn't have been so happy had they overheard 2 notorious spies.
You hear, Natasha? First get the formula and then kill the moose or vice versa.
And so a short while later, the new director of Guided Moosels was interrupted by...
Hello, you great, big, wonderful moose.
Why, that's right neighborly of you.
You will give me Grandmama's recipe?
What for?
Well, I hope to be a grandmama myself someday.
I'd love to, but in the explosion, I only saved half my recipe. I know how much, but not what of.
Natasha's friend then did a very unneighborly thing.
Darling, will you please hold this package for me?
Well, I'd planned to leave in a couple of minutes.
Don't worry, you will.
Sounds like a clock.
Bullwinkle's steel trap mind had done it again. It was a clock, only attached to 14 sticks of dynamite, and it was wired to go off in 30 seconds. Don't miss tomorrow's exciting episode, Bullwinkle's Ride, or Goodbye, Darling.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Again?
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! No doubt about it. I gotta get another hat.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Once upon a time, in the little town of Daniels on the Rocks, there lived a beauty and a beast.
Oh, I'm not really a beast. Actually, I'm a prince. But I'm all fussed up like this because of witchcraft.
Please. But ugly as he was, he could once again become handsome just by being kissed by a beauty.
Kissed? Oh, so that's the bit. Just get kissed by a... Man, it's not as easy as it sounds.
That was probably the wrong girl anyway. And so the beast set out to find the beauty whose love would break his magic spell.
How do you do, you, miss. I'm not really a beast, but a prince. The victim of...
You're no prince.
And you're no beauty either. Boy, that's what I really needed. Hello, you gorgeous thing. I'm not really a beast, but a prince. The victim of... witchcraft! Listen to me. This is a true story. I'm a handsome prince.
Well, an inventive beast knows when to change tactics, and this particular beast knew that it was the smart thing to present his case before presenting his face.
Call me a beast, will you?
Next, the beast posed as an old friend of the family.
Ho, 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 ho. How about a big kiss for sanity?
Well, obviously, it was time to look for another approach. A kissing booth at a fair, for instance. There, the beast would simply buy a kiss for himself, and it just might be the kiss. Then again, it might not.
Maybe I should quit when I'm ahead. If you can call this being ahead.
Well, if one can't even buy a kiss, one is forced into devious measures. Something subtle, sophisticated, something ingenious, yet inobvious. Fortunately for the beast, there was a wedding taking place in a nearby garden. A natural. The beast simply had to stand in line with the other guests and kiss the bride.
This is it. I feel more handsome already. I would like to say a few words about... Stop that dancing up there. Another day, another ugly.
But wait, what is this? A fair maid in yon balcony.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
Up, 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 and away!
The damsel did not do good like a Juliet should. However, not to be discouraged, the beast tried again, this time by air. His takeoff was superb, but we can't say as much for his landing. Jousting was an old favorite sport in fairy story days. After the joust, the winner usually threw a rose to the lady of his choice, who, in return, would reward him with a kiss. This seemed like a perfect opportunity to the beast, so he threw the rose. It was high and a little inside, and made ready to receive his reward. But instead, the next good prospect for a kiss was on the edge of disaster as the beast happened by.
I'll save her. They shall kiss me out of gratitude. No, wait, stop. Don't do it. Hold it. Don't be rash. Wait, hold on. I'll save you.
Well, eventually, even a beast gets discouraged.
I'm just a no-good beastnik.
So the next time he met a beauty...
Hello.
Hello? Here, hit me. Go ahead, shock me good. They all do.
But the beast can only become a prince again if a beauty kisses him. The real beauty. Black of hair.
Black of hair.
Red of lips.
Red of lips.
Fair of skin.
Fair of... It's her. I mean, you or she. This is the one. Kiss me. Better try again, baby. That one didn't take.
Well, the script says that you turn back into a prince. You really are a prince, aren't you?
Listen, bud. You get kissed your way, I'll get kissed my way.
You remember how surprised the world's scientists were when they looked through their 1,000-inch telescope and saw Rocky and Bullwinkle flying back from the moon. But when the boys made their one-point landing, the explanation was ridiculously simple. Bullwinkle had tried to bake a quick rising cake from his grandmother's recipe. The result, naturally, was the world's most powerful rocket fuel. Bullwinkle was immediately ordered to go to work for the government to duplicate the recipe, which unfortunately had been torn in half in the explosion.
Yeah, I know how much, but not what of.
Everybody was interested in the result, including two notorious spies, Boris Badenov and Natasha Fatal. Failing in their attempt to get the formula, they decided to do away with the moose. So Natasha handed him a ticking package containing 14 sticks of dynamite, wired to go off in 30 seconds.
I'd planned to leave in a couple of minutes.
Don't worry, darling. You will.
But as Natasha tried to open the door, she found it had been locked behind her.
The key. Where's the cotton-picking key?
Oh, the key. Well, I got it here somewhere.
18 seconds. 17. 16.
Let's see. Here's the key to my locker at PS 84.
Hurry up, please.
Key to my hope chest. It's little, 'cause I'm kind of hopeless.
I must go quickly.
I'm doing my level best.
12. 11. 10.
3 trunk keys, in case I ever grow a trunk.
Time is running out.
8. 7. 6.
Hey, that one belongs to the Frostbite Falls Volunteer Fire Department.
Yeah, wonder how they're starting the engine these days.
Give me my package, you fool.
3. 2. 1. That's what I like. Precision timing.
A few minutes later, Bullwinkle found the right key, and the furious Natasha left to meet her partner in crime.
Boris promised to meet me here. Where is he? Oh, there you are, darling. What do we do next?
We do what any intelligent, self-sufficient spy with real initiative would do. We wait for instructions.
Meanwhile, the fact that Bullwinkle's rocket fuel was made from his grandmother's fudge cake recipe was having a great effect on the whole country. Top scientists discarded their most complex apparatus.
Erwin, go get me an 8-inch cake tin and a set of cookie cutters.
Colleges changed their course of study.
This year, gentlemen, we will study atomic structure, nuclear physics, and fudge making.
The effect spread to other countries.
But you are top nuclear physicist. How come you are sent to Siberia?
My biscuits were too heavy.
In the USA, grandmothers rose to national prominence. As advisors to the president,
It's raining. You'd better put on your rubbers.
as scientists,
I'd like you to meet our new head of research and development.
Hello, boys.
even bathing beauty contests took on a new look. Grandmothers reigned supreme. In their own laboratory, Rocky and Bullwinkle were still hard at work.
Here's the latest one, Rocky.
Will it make a good rocket fuel, Bullwinkle?
Well, I don't know, but it'll sure make a dandy lunch.
The boys wouldn't have been so happy if they had chanced to look behind them, for at that moment, a scaly green hand was raising a strange weapon and pointing it right at their heads. Don't miss the next exciting episode, Bullseye Bullwinkle or Destination Moose.
And now,
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
again,
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto!
wrong hat.
I take a 7.5.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like. And now for a more serious note on our program, we bring you the Poetry Corner.
Hello there, poetry lovers. Today's poem is the well-known favorite, The Swing by Robert Louis Stevenson. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it the pleasantest thing every child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all, over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it the pleasantest thing ever a child can do.
And now it's time
For 5 or 6 baritone solos in the key of E.
But
Ooh.
now for another of our special features.
Should have tried E flat.
there, Peabody here, along with my pet boy Sherman and my Wayback Machine. Sherman is the one in the short trousers.
The Wayback's all warmed up, Mr. Peabody.
Excellent, Sherman. Set the indicator for the year 1885.
And our destination?
Buffalo Bill's Wild West Show, where we'll meet Annie Oakley. Like all of my inventions, the Wayback behaved flawlessly, transporting Sherman and me inside Annie Oakley's dressing room. We were just in time to witness a superb exhibition of marksmanship.
Wow, she didn't miss one.
Remarkable, Miss Oakley, remarkable.
You mean remarkably bad, don't you?
I wouldn't call 5 out of 5 bad.
I would. I wasn't aiming at them glasses.
She directed our attention to a large target hanging on the wall.
I've taken 49 shots at that thing and I ain't hit it yet. Watch.
I was certain this time she would definitely hit the target, especially since she was standing but 2 feet away from it.
Unbelievable, ain't it?
Perhaps if you had your eyes examined.
Oh, my eyes is all right. It's this here brand new gun. I just can't get used to it. Now, my old gun.
What happened to your old gun, Miss Oakley?
It was swiped.
Stolen?
Uh-huh. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why.
The reason became apparent as soon as Buffalo Bill stepped into the room.
I got good news for you, Annie. I just arranged a special shooting match for tonight, and I bet everything we got.
Oh? Who is Miss Oakley's competition?
A fella named Forrest Primeval. He's dead certain he can outshoot you, Annie.
He's got a good bet, Bill.
Shucks, Annie. Ain't no one shoots better than you. Yes, sir, I bet everything we got.
Annie, what is the major difference between this new rifle and your old one?
Ain't much difference, except maybe in the shape.
Annie produced a picture of her old gun, and the shape was out of the ordinary.
I used to use it for shooting around trees.
Couldn't you bend this new rifle to look like the old one, Mr. Peabody?
My dear boy, I am a genius, not a Hercules. There was only one thing to do, recover Annie's old rifle, and I had a hunch where it might be.
By midnight tonight, I'll be richer one Wild West show.
Forrest Primeval?
Who are you?
My name is Peabody. I have come for Annie Oakley's rifle.
Oh, of course. I merely borrowed it. You'll find it lying on the stove.
Here, take it, Sherman.
Golly, Mr. Peabody, it melted.
Oh, I guess I left it on the stove too long. Well, do give my best to Miss Oakley. See you at the match tonight.
That evening, a huge crowd assembled in the main tent to witness the titanic struggle.
I tell you, if I have to shoot this here straight rifle, I ain't gonna hit nothing. Except maybe some people.
Primeval, on the other hand, was a picture of confidence.
Buffalo Bill and I went over the rules this morning. Annie and I both get one shot to hit a 1-cent piece that's sitting 100 feet away on top of Buffalo Bill's head. I'll go first.
Primeval primed his evil gun, took aim, fired.
There! That should be close enough to win.
Reluctantly, Annie raised her new rifle. Just then, we arrived on the scene.
My gun. Did you bring my trusty old gun?
Yes, but we found it in a somewhat liquefied state.
Well, even I can't shoot a gun like that.
Perhaps I can.
Hey, what's going on here? Look, Miss Oakley, either you shoot or forfeit the match.
Having no alternative, Annie shouldered the new rifle.
Gee, Mr. Peabody, it looks hopeless.
Not hopeless, Sherman. Just bad. If I can fire exactly when she does, perhaps I can deflect her bullet to the target.
That's impossible, Mr. Peabody.
Nothing is impossible for a Peabody. You may shoot when ready, Miss Oakley.
At what, pray tell?
At the coin on Buffalo Bill's head. Annie shrugged, then fired, and so did I.
You did it, Mr. Peabody.
What else?
Annie girl plumb smack in the middle.
Needless to say, Buffalo Bill kept his Wild West show, while Annie Oakley kept her reputation. As for Forrest Primeval, he fell into a severe state of shock. So severe he couldn't move a muscle. And strange as it seems, as the years wore on, Primeval became a national monument. But then I suppose you've heard of him. Petrified Forrest?
Rocky and Bullwinkle really started something just by trying to bake a cake. For instead of dessert, they wound up with an explosive that blew their stove clean to the moon. The nation was astounded.
That cake batter must be a revolutionary rocket fuel.
Grandma called it fudge cake.
Bullwinkle was immediately made director of guided mousses, and he and Rocky set out to duplicate the recipe, which unfortunately had been torn in half by the explosion. But apparently not everybody wanted them to succeed. For when we left them last time, a scaly green hand was raising a sinister weapon and pointing it right at their heads.
Hokey smoke, Bullwinkle. Look there.
Now, Kidney?
Not now, Clyde.
Why not? I haven't scrooched anybody since we've been here.
What are they, Rocky?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like them.
Maybe they're congressmen.
Who are you?
Put your hands over your head, please, and no sudden moves. Clyde here is very nervous.
Yes, especially in this finger.
Yeah, that's the worst one, too.
What do you fellas want, anyway?
Yeah, and how come the funny suits?
Funny suits?
They're out of this world.
You're so right.
I am?
Yes. We're from the moon.
The moon?
Yes, and if there's one thing we don't want, it's an invasion from Earth.
Especially an invasion of tourists.
We lead such a quiet life on the moon. Take a look at what we had to go through just to prepare for a visit here.
Yeah, we had to practice dodging traffic.
And listening to jukeboxes.
And filling out forms.
And breathing smog.
And riding on subways.
And regular bathing.
It was awful.
7 of us were chosen. Only 2 made it.
So you see, we must stop you from using that formula. One way or another.
Well, I don't mind that one way. It's the another that bothers me.
But we don't even have the formula yet.
Do I scrooge them now, Kidney?
Well, not if they don't have the formula.
Oh, moon rats.
But we'll come back. And as soon as they get the rocket fuel...
Zap!
Yes, zap. Bye now.
And the 2 green men slipped out through the ventilator shaft. Hours later, as they made their way home,
Moon Man, boy, were you scared, Bullwinkle?
Of course not. You suppose I can take my hands down now?
but our boys still weren't out of danger, for in his hotel room 12 stories up, Boris was readying another fiendish plan.
You have the orders in code, Natasha?
Yes.
So translate.
Let me see. These 2 words say, kill moose.
I knew it. And look, the squirrel is with him. Is going to be a double feature.
And the heavy safe hurtled straight down toward the unsuspecting pair. Be sure to see our next episode, Squeeze Play, or Invitation to the Trance.
And now for a word to the not-so-wise, here's Mr. Know-It-All.
Hello, knowledge seekers. Today's subject is how to train your doggy for fun and profit. To train a doggy, you need 2 things. A trainer, that's me, and a doggy. A small doggy. That's better. The first thing to do is to make friends with the doggy. Take his little paw in yours and shake hands just like he was... Next, the doggy should be trained to come when you call. Come here, boy. Come on. Other boy, come here. Come here. Here, maybe? Here? All right, you doggone dog, stay there. See, it just takes a firm hand and a... where'd it... Oh! But the most important thing is to let the doggy know just who is the master. Look into his eyes and say... You will sit up and beg. You will sit up and beg. You will sit up.
Gee, are you all right, Bullwinkle?
Sure, Rocky.
Okay, then. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
You're certainly welcome.